Good morning. Good morning, Lee.
Good morning, Joe. How are you?
I'm going to have to apologise to everyone. Lee keeps dropping out slightly, but we can hear what he's saying. He just doesn't see much movement on the screen, because and I'm going to have to apologise if I start coughing. Another good reason for going online, because when I'm this contagious, you do not want to be sat next to me. I think I've had flu or something. So, how are you doing? Have you had a good New Year and Christmas?
I've had a cracking New Year and Christmas, Joe. To be honest, I've been looking forward to getting back to work, because 2016 such a huge year for business across Dumfries and Galloway. Of course, we see the third annual Dumfries and Galloway Business Awards. This year's event takes place Friday, February 29th, 2016. It's going to be an amazing event at the Easterbrook Hall. 11, count them, 11 categories up for nomination this year, and entries are open right now. Closing date, Friday, February 5th at 5 p.m. Entrepreneur of the Year, Young Entrepreneur of the Year, Rural Business, Family Business, so many great categories. How do you keep up to date there? I think it's very simple. Head on over to our website, dgchamber.co.uk, and click on the Business Awards tab, or you can pick up your copy of Dumfries and Galloway Life magazine. It's newsstands everywhere next Wednesday, and there'll be a feature in there all about the Business Awards. You'd think I'd prepared that or something, wouldn't you?
I was going to say, did you practice that?
It just came. It just came magically. So apparently, I have the gift of the gab. Apparently, I can.
I mean,
or so I've been told.
Since we've got you, and I do want to talk about the chamber a little bit, because we're both involved in the chamber, and it's not only is it an amazing organisation, but there's more things to come, because we're working hard to bring it into 2016. But I also wanted to chat to you just very, very briefly, because you are one seriously busy guy. You have obviously a full-time job with the chamber, trying to get the word out and about and get us all organised with the chamber. But you are also an alive presenter, and you spend a lot of hours on the radio, don't you? Oh, I think we've lost Lee. Are you still there, Lee?
I do. I probably spend too many hours on the radio, and not sleepy.
So one of the questions I wanted to ask you was, how do you fit it all in? Guys, I think we have completely lost Lee.
To be honest, Joe, as a question, last night I got up live. I was in the studio, and then I was up at Chamber HQ at 9.
No, I think we have completely lost Lee now. That is such a shame, because everyone knows how big a personality Lee is. So I think we are going to have to cut this one really, really short, and maybe try and get just a separate video of Lee directly, so that we can post that up, because there's loads of news about the huge event that we've got on the 29th of April, which is the Business Awards. It's one of the biggest business events in the region. We have Yvonne joining us. Hi, Yvonne.
Hello, we got there eventually.
Yvonne was having technical difficulties logging on, but she's sounding great. We keep losing Lee, Yvonne.
Okay.
We might have to do a separate video recording of Lee offline, separately. Might have to, make a visit over to the chamber or something because he keeps dropping out. So I was just saying to everybody that Lee is obviously the mainstay of the DG Chamber, and he's got this huge, or we have got this huge event, the Dumfries Business Awards on the 29th of April. I wanted to talk to him about, hi, I can see you now, I can see your picture now. I wanted to talk to him about the fact that he's hugely busy. I mean, he puts a horrendous number of hours into the DG Chamber. He is an alive presenter, and I know he does an awful lot of hours as a presenter, so I was wanting to chat to him about how he manages to get all of that in. Lee has also managed to get a really good offer for the Being Business members to join the chamber. And I was hoping that Lee was going to be able to list some of the main benefits of being a member of the chamber. One of the biggest benefits for me, there's two big items for me of being a member of chamber, and I know we've discussed this when we had Lindsay Mason in the office, was the networking events. I've met so many interesting people through networking with the chamber, and I'm hearing voices. Maybe Lee's managing to get back, I'm not sure. And also the fact that I'm insured against a tax audit. But unfortunately, Lee keeps dropping out, and we can't ask him the details. So I think we're going to have to just leave this for now, if that's okay with you guys. I'm going to try.
It sounds really interesting, though. It sounds that it's hugely beneficial for small businesses, though.
I think it is, and we all of us on the board know that we need to have a slightly broader appeal. Not that we can be all things to all people, but we do need to have a broader appeal. And there's so many new, fresh things coming online that I don't know if Lee's going to be able to talk about them just yet because not everything's been sorted out. But we'll maybe have Lee back again with some of the new announcements for the new financial year, because I know there's a couple of big changes. But yes, we have a special offer that I'm going to post up on the Being Business website with hopefully a better video of poor Lee, who's just completely got, all I can see is his name now. I can't even see his photograph. So I think this is going to be one of the shortest coffee breaks on record. It's only been like 10 minutes or so.
It's a good start to the new year, though. It's a good hello. It's a good morning. It's a good.
Oh, hi, Marilyn. Marilyn's just joined us.
Hello, and Caroline's just gone off to work as well. So
yes.
So lots of people around, lots of changes, lots of busyness, and lots of things happening. So lots of activity.
Yes, all ready for 2016. And that was another question I wanted to ask Lee. What was his big New Year resolutions? And also, we wanted to catch him about the wedding. I mean, that was another big event of 2015. It looked an amazing event. So yeah, we wanted to, because I managed to get a chat with him when the chamber went out for their Christmas dinner, which Lee very kindly organised at Zest, the Dumfries and Galloway College restaurant, the training restaurant. Zest is really good. I'm just going to give that a shout out. It's worth a visit. It looks lovely. Not what I was expecting at all for a college restaurant. They've really done so well. So we'll have to put links up for that. But so Lee, I managed to catch Lee for a little bit talking about, and Andrea about the wedding, and how quickly it happened and how amazing it looked. So we'll maybe try and catch him about that on the video too.
That's fabulous. That's great. We need to get all the details, don't we, really?
I know. That's like the wedding of the year that was. It was so much fun.
I know. I'm sure we'll see lots of photographs and get lots of details about it in the future. So Yes,
Yeah.
but Joe, what's your New Year's resolution? There's Lee, and I see movement. There is movement, so he's real, he's alive. Hi, Lee. You're not smiling,
Hi,
though.
Paul. How are you? Yeah, happy New
there's
Year.
a-
Happy New
yes.
Year to Marilyn. Just come online. And hi again, Joe. We'll try to reset a few things at Chamber HQ. I have BT Business Broadband working away behind the scenes just now, trying to get up my internet speed. Apparently, I have 0.74 megabits per second upload speed, which I think
that's
is a little bit
awful.
dodgy for us up here. I know, but this is the thing. Broadband, superfast broadband being rolled out across the southwest of Scotland. We saw Greta Green get a new business broadband hub installed just shy of a week ago. So much going on. Yet here at the Creighton campus in the heart of Dumfries Institute for Learning, we are struggling with our broadband.
Oh, that's terrible.
But lots of things going on.
You sound as if you're in Mars.
Hopefully this will work.
Yeah. You sound as if you're in Mars, Lee.
Yes, a long way away instead of 10 minutes up the road.
Oh,
I know.
Right, yeah. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus and Bond, we know that.
Yes.
I'm glad you know about that book. Good for you. Not many men have read that. Have you actually read it? He's not telling us.
No, I saw the film. I saw the first 5 minutes of the film with Jeff Goldblum, and that was.
Thoroughly recommend you read it. And
It's
there's
really
one for
good.
exercise as well.
Oh,
And
he loves
eating.
me completely. I actually gave that book to my son. Told him, if you can have a girlfriend, read it now. I don't know if you did, actually.
highly recommended.
Yeah, it's very, very good. We need to, but that's another book that we have to stick up on the website. So yeah, I think my little spiel about losing Lee, I think we're going to have to stick to it. We were talking about New Year's resolutions. Do you know I don't have any?
Good point.
I don't have any. I have my
What do you mean by
goals,
that?
but I don't have a set New Year's resolution.
Okay.
So
Unpack that, Joe. Unpack it a bit for me. Why not?
I think it's because inherently New Year's resolutions seem to be fleeting. You know, a lot of people will have a New Year's resolution and they're really gung ho about it. That I'm gonna eat better. I'm gonna get fit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then by the time you reach the middle of February, most people have forgotten about it. You know, they've got into their everyday life. So from that, my view is, no, I'm not going to specifically set a New Year's resolution. I'm going to have my plan of what I want to accomplish over the year with the business, etc. But no, when it comes to things like, getting fit and eating healthy, if I've left that till January kind of thing, if I'm not already doing it, I don't know, there's just something about a New Year's resolution that is not going to stick. I don't. How do you feel about them?
Well, I feel I love the new beginning of a new year because I love to see it as a blank canvas. So I get to the end of a year and I just do a mass edit. I edit things that have served their time. I edit my desk. I edit my diary. I edit my relationships. I edit my wardrobe. I edit my home. I edit everything. And then I start again. And it is the most therapeutic thing in life. And I start again, and it's like creating a blank, you've got a blank canvas, but you take out the things that you want to keep and you start using them as the foundation of your new painting, your new art piece, your new canvas. And you start to create something beautiful for the new year. And that's what I do. And that's what I've been doing over the past few days, is taking the beautiful things from last year and bringing them into this new year and starting to rebuild again. and it's lovely, and I feel great going into this new year, and I'm quite excited about business because I'm recreating business for this year, and I don't know how business is going to look this year, but it's going to be good, because it's got to be what we want to make it, and it's not going to be unpredictable because it's going to be what we plan, and it's going to be what we create as we go along, and so, you know, hopefully, you know, we can design and we can make choices and we can inspire one another to move ahead and not be haphazard in our planning. So to be selective and to be decisive as we move along. I like your cup, by the way. You are
number one genius. That just February. This is what Yvonne bought me as a wee thank you present, because I did a couple of wee things for her on her computer for her, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you, sweetheart.
You are a genius in the computers.
I know what you're saying about the fresh clear out, the edit. I think for me, I tend to try and do that spring. You know, that's my spring clean, to get everything, and that includes a physical spring clean of pulling everything out of the office and getting it all cleared, and like you said, edit it, get rid of stuff that you don't actually need anymore. I just in my psyche, I haven't equated that with New Year. I've equated that with spring, but I think it's really important to do that, to take time out and say, okay, do I still need to do this? Do I still want to keep it? Do I still want to carry on this track? And I actually came across a blog just a couple of days ago from eMyth. You've heard me talk about eMyth. And it was talking about career change, and it asked a couple of really pertinent questions. Is this the life you want to lead?
Yeah.
Do you feel fulfilled? You know, and whatever time of the year that you choose to do that, it really is important to take that step out of the everyday, mundane, minutia, and say, okay, am I actually going in the right direction for where I want to be? Because it's so easy just to be completely reactive and meander along in life. And before you know it, another 10 years has gone by. So
exactly.
Yeah.
And you're losing time and being unproductive, and you're not spending the time wisely, and you know, you're not getting feedback that you should be from the universe, from the world, from the people in your world. You're not being productive, and so, you know, you're valuable to use what you've got in your world well, and use your personal resources well. So, you know, it's the whole thing about using your resources and using your life to the best of your ability. And so, you know, it's like time's precious. Time is precious.
It is. The trouble is, the more precious it feels, you suddenly think, oh no.
Has time gone? Has time gone?
Yeah. Well, listen, guys, we're coming up to about 10, and I suppose this is sort of a New Year's resolution, that we are going to try and keep these chats a lot shorter. So I'm going to suggest that we say goodbye, and I'm really sorry Lee was struggling with his broadband. I think he said he had 0.4 of a megabyte, which is pathetic. I mean, crumbs, the office is in the middle of Dumfries. Come on, guys. You know, everyone should have broadband, decent broadband these days. So apologies that the broadband has let us down. We will try and get a video of Lee and post it up so that we can talk about the offer that he's going to give the members.
Or we maybe even get together, or we maybe even go visit and record him.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Go to his office, meet up with him, and actually record him. Put up a recording. So I'm going to suggest we say goodbye. And we've got our workshop evening on the 21st, which is going to be about the psychology of pricing, and the main event is financial coaching, getting your finances in order, and that is on the 21st of January
with Eileen
Adamson from Change Financial Coaching. Again, all the details will be up on the website, beingbusiness.co.uk, and we will try and get all of Lee's information up on the website about the chamber and the offer and why you should join. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So we're going to say goodbye, and we'll catch everybody later. Bye.
Have a great week. Bye-bye. Bye.